Hey everybody, it's Beck, and it is time for another video. So I got a wonderful magazine in the mail today. FTM magazine. That's Aiden Dowling on the cover. Um, he's the part of the reason for all of this. Um, I got that in the mail today, and I was like, wow, how long has it been since I did a video? Yeah, I need to do one. So here we are, and it's awesome too because I just got a really nice haircut. I really like um, disconnected undercut. That's what it's called. Anyway, so what we're going to talk about today are my two options for how I see um, the two different paths that I see myself taking at the end of my decision year. Um, so we're going to get into it. The first one is the most extreme, definitely. Probably the one I'm leaning towards the most, um, and that is at the end of the year, me starting hormone therapy. Uh, I really, I sit around and I do this a lot. This, I scratch my chin. I did not used to do that before, and it's because I kind of want stubble. Kind of want to shave. I keep seeing these, transgendered men on YouTube and such, and in the magazine, and most of them have facial hair because they've wanted it for so long, and they don't want to shave it all off. They want to show that, it's like a badge of honor or something. And I want that badge of honor. I want that facial hair. Um, yeah, and I want to see the changes in my face. The changes that I automatically give myself when I look in the mirror every day. I want to see those actually happen on my face. I want to see my muscle mass change and get redistributed and actually be easier for me to bulk up a little bit. Um, and the fat redistribution, I'm going to try and do as much as I can to help that along before I start hormones. But yeah, I would be really excited to see that and to see my voice deepen. It's a little deeper now than it probably was in the last video, just because it's horrible allergy season. It's August right now, so yeah, it's deep anyway. Um, so yeah, so hormone therapy for a year. See how my body handles it, see how my levels do, see what changes I get out of it, see if I'm really happier that way than I am now. And then at the end of that year, the end of the first year on T, I would decide whether or not I wanted to continue on or not. If I continued on, I would definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, go for top surgery. I would definitely go ahead and figure out when I was going to be able to do that. Hopefully I've already figured out how to pay for it by then, and go have that done. Because this is definitely my biggest area of dysphoria. Again, the next year, really hoping to get smaller and less obvious than they currently are. Of course, it's summer right now, so I can't really layer as much right now because it's actually a cool day today. It's only, I think, 88 or 90, and I think the humidity is only like 60% instead of close to 80. So yeah, I'd like to see that gone. Definitely, if I decide after the first year of testosterone to continue on, I would absolutely change my name. I would go about changing my gender, and all the other little things that go along with that. Um, Hopefully I'll have another job by then, so I won't have to deal with that. Um, I've already entered into that job kind of um, in the other path that I see myself taking, and will not have to go through as much transition with those people as I would with the ones I work with now. Um, so yeah, that's path one. That's the one I think that I'm probably more likely to choose. And that's, after my 1 year of decision time, I'd start testosterone, give it a year, see how things go. If it's going well, keep on it, go ahead and schedule my top surgery and have that done. I don't see myself doing modern surgery. I just don't. Me personally, it's just not that big of a deal for me. Yeah, we can discuss that more in another video. The other path would be definitely the easier path, probably the one that I've already started going down, before the end of the year. And that is not doing hormones, not doing top surgery, and just allowing myself to be me, and letting the masculinity portion of myself come out more, and not trying to conform in any way, shape, or form to what society deems as appropriate for, well, for anything. For women, for men. I don't know, I picked up the rule book, this is gender, these are gender roles, this is what, lesbians are supposed to be like, this is what, how men act, straight men act, gay men act, straight women, gay women, this is how they act, this is how they dress, this is what they do. I took it and I just chucked it because I was sick of it, and I think it's absurd that we pigeonhole anybody into those things. Everybody is different, everybody is individual, and you shouldn't squash anybody's individuality just because they're supposed to be a certain way as far as you're concerned. So first thing I did before I even started, coming out to people, was I started to let my hair grow on my legs, which I love. I stopped shaving, which I hated doing, but was somewhat obsessive about. So I stopped shaving my legs. I would show them, but it's kind of hard to get them up here. They're kind of fuzzy, but even the men in my family are not terribly hairy, so they're not that fuzzy. I started looking at haircuts and started looking at just the male haircuts. I stopped looking at the female pixie cuts and the cute little, oh, let's have a little hair coming down in the front right here, because it's a little feminine, and oh, we're going to have it come down and point and little frillies. No, we're not doing that. It's just not me. You can try and push it and go, well, you can wear that, but what if we do this little tweak to it to make it a little bit feminine? Why? Why are we going to tweak it? Why are we going to make it more feminine? You know what? I don't. I am not doing this. Okay, that's a whole other issue, but I'm not doing this to attract a partner. I'm happy by myself right now. And you know what? If I'm completely 100% me and I can't find a partner, then that's okay. But I'm not changing who I am, how I look, how I dress, to attract somebody else. It's just not. It's not going to happen. I am to the point in my life where I am very independent, self-reliant, and would love to find somebody. I would, but if I can't find her, then I can't find her. I'm okay. So yeah, I'm gonna just be me, and this haircut is part of it. This is not a feminine haircut, at all. Um, it's it's very masculine, and I freaking love it. It's just it's just awesome, and I can't wait for it to get just a little bit longer so I can really, do a little pompadour thing up there. But I'm just I'm tired of trying to make anybody other than myself happy. Because you know what it comes down to is you making yourself happy. It's the most important thing. And the more you are yourself, the more confidence that you have in yourself, and the more you love yourself. And so important. So getting off on a tangent. But it's an important tangent. So yeah. So this. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I was talking about path number 2. So it would be a genderqueer path, basically. I would be kind of androgynous. Sorry, I keep shaking this thing. I would still, have some feminine clothing. Not feminine, but, I would still get my pants, most of them, from the women's department, unless they were for me using a packer, because men's pants without a packer on a 5'1" frame is just, it's not a good look. It's just not. So yeah, I'm just not even, I don't care if it's women's clothes. I don't care if it's men's clothes. I don't care if it's, extra large boys shirt, whatever. If I like it, I look good in it, I'm gonna wear it. And, path number 2 is pretty much already started and is going to continue on. The end of the year, if I still keep going down that path, though, the only real question is, do I still change my gender? Do I change my name? I don't think I'd change my gender. It would be too confusing. If I don't have hormone therapy, if I don't have top surgery, that would just be confusing for people, and I think for me a little bit. But the name, I don't know. I mean, I'm already having a hard time. Just I'm still, even over the last week, introduced myself as Rebecca instead of Beck. I think that if I legally had it changed, it would honestly help me a little bit, just to identify with Beckett rather than Rebecca. And I think he deserves a little more attention than he's gotten over the last 40 years. I think it's time. I think it's his time to shine, and Rebecca's not going to go away completely, but there's going to be little pieces of her. It's all part of who I am. But yeah, so path 2, just being me, allowing the masculine to come out, allowing the feminine to come out. I spent a good portion of the day today going around antique places, looking at china. I like tea sets. I like mix and match tea sets. So I was going around looking for little single cup and saucer, pretty floral patterns and stuff. So not masculine, but so very much me. Um, allow myself to do that. Allow myself to have this kind of haircut. You know, allow myself to shop in the women's department if I need pants that, and I want them to actually kind of fit. Um, allow myself to wear my ties, to put suits on, to, you know, do all the things that make me me, and just not worry so much about all the rest of it. Um, I guess the only other thing is gender pronouns. Um, yeah, this is getting long. Oh well. It's the one thing that I'm not that fussy about. If I went with path number 2 and did not do the hormone therapy or surgery, then honestly, I don't care. I don't care what gender pronouns you use. I really don't. He, she, you know, brother, sister, son, daughter. I really don't care. Um, what you call me doesn't change who I am. And that's just how I feel about it. I'm just, it just doesn't matter to me. Do not watch this, see me say that, and be that way with, you know, other transgender people, because, you know, the majority of them actually, you know, it is a big issue for them, the gender pronouns that you use. And please just, you know, be respectful of people. But for me, yeah, I don't care. I just don't care. If I start going through hormone therapy and I start to look like a dude and start, you know, having the facial hair and everything, then yeah. But, you know, otherwise, see, I don't care. I just don't. So those are the two paths that I see myself taking. Either hormone therapy and surgery, changing my name, all that stuff, or just staying down the path I'm going right now, which is, you know, just being genderqueer, not picking one or the other, just, you know, whatever I feel like that day. We'll see how that goes. Honestly, can't think right now what I'm going to do the next video on. I'm sure it will come to me. And then you'll find out probably when I do. So until then, we'll see everybody later. Alright, bye.